What's going on, guys? Nick Foy here from under30wealth.com, and today we're going to be talking about a technique called the Skyscraper Technique. And it has to do with how to come up with really good content for your blog that's going to give you a better chance of going viral on social media, as well as getting ranked in the search engine so you can get traffic to your website. So what we're going to do is we're basically the Skyscraper Technique. We're just going to look at what's already ranking first in Google. So here I am opening up a Google search tab, and let's go ahead and just pick a broad niche. I always like to use fitness as the example. So let's just look up fat loss tips for women, for example. So if I type in fat loss tips for women, Google is going to show that there's 194 million different results here. So we can scroll down and you're going to see that this article right here, healthline.com, gets the #1 position. They've even got it numbered here, number 1, number 2. And you can see as we scroll down here, there's about 10 results usually on each page. All right, and as we scroll down here, not a lot of people actually make it all the way down here to the bottom of the page, where you're going to see there's more pages to click through. I mean, if you try to think back the last time you actually clicked through to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th page of Google, it probably doesn't happen. Most people type a search in, they want to see the first couple results, they click those. If they don't like it, they'll come up here, they'll retype in a new phrase to try to refine their search. So the Skyscraper Technique basically says, look at what's already ranking, what already Google deems as good content. So Google deems that this article here, top 23 weight loss tips for women, which pretty much matches what we typed in. We typed in fat loss tips, but Google's smart. They think about synonyms. So fat loss, weight loss, they look at those as pretty similar. They're synonyms. So top 23 weight loss tips. Let's go ahead and click into this article just to check it out. So this would be the #1 ranking article for that search phrase. So this girl that published this February 19th, this is the one that's bringing in all the traffic, or the majority of the traffic. I'm sure most of the traffic, like 50-60% of the clicks, are coming to this article, and then the rest of the clicks get spread out among the other 9 results you saw on the first page. So we can basically just scroll here and see all 23 tips. They've got different links to different factual websites and resources, so you can check data and science behind these different facts that they're outlining that are going to help with weight loss and fat loss. So it looks like a really good article. It's a list article. These are the ones that tend to do best, and they always tend to do best when you use an odd number. So like this one, they use 23, which is an odd number. So that's just a few things to note here. So with the Skyscraper Technique, if you were running a fitness website, what I would do is come here and I would actually read this article once, then I'd maybe read it again, just so you get a really good understanding of the article. Then I would open up your blog post editor and I would actually begin typing out a very similar article, except the Skyscraper Technique is that we want to make it even better. So instead of doing the top 23 weight loss tips for women, we might do the top 37 weight loss tips or the top 51 weight loss tips. So we might take it a step further and go even more. So what I would do first is come here and pretty much rewrite all 23 tips that they highlight here. So I would include these exact same, headings in my post: eat more protein, drink more water, add resistance training. So I'd repeat exactly, these tips and the headings. I would just rewrite the little paragraphs. Since they're linking a lot of times to these government websites, if you hover it here, it's going to take me to the ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. So this is like a scientific article they're pulling that's research. So I'd probably pick some of those to link to as well, just so that my article is pretty similar to theirs. It's rewritten in your own unique words. You're not copy pasting, getting plagiarism flagged for duplicate content. Google can detect plagiarism and duplicate content, and they can flag your website, and basically, it hurts you in the long run in the search engine. So instead, we're just going to take the ideas and then we're going to rewrite the paragraphs. So that's what the Skyscraper Technique is. If you already know that this is a good article because Google's saying, hey, this article is ranking #1, then it's a quality article. You might as well take the same types of content from that article and put it in your article, just rewrite it, respin it so that it's fresh, it's new. And then, like I said, we want to add to it. So We're going to add another 14 tips here. So we do the top 37 weight loss tips to make ours even longer, even better. That way somebody will, get more value from ours. So what you can do is just scroll down to the next article. So here's another one, 14 best ways to burn fat, 20 effective tips to lose belly fat. So you can read both these articles. They're also from the health line. So they pretty much are dominating. It looks like the top couple of spots here. They've got the number 1 spot, number 2, number 3, number 4. So Healthline is winning. So this also, I would take note, is a website that's probably doing well in Google search. So if you want to go on their website, onto their blog, and check out all their other blog articles, you can get a lot more content ideas and go through a phase of rewriting a lot of their articles and putting them out as your own fresh, unique articles. So it's totally legal, totally legit to do it this way because you're not copy pasting their article into your blog. You're literally just rewriting their article, making it your own unique article, and you're going to add to it to make it even better. So that's the Skyscraper Technique. Go find the very top skyscraper type pieces of content that are ranking first and second in the search results, and then go ahead and rewrite those and then try to make them even longer, even more in depth, even better. That way, hopefully Google sees your piece of content and says, wow, this piece of content is real similar to the other one, except it's even better, and that could help you kind of fast track your way to ranking on the first page of Google for different keyword phrases. So that's the Skyscraper Technique in a nutshell. That's the process outline I'd give you is, literally just type in different phrases that is people would be searching your niche. So if you happen to be a fitness website, you'd think of different fitness phrases to type in and see what search results show up for those different phrases. Sometimes if you type in, like if we typed in weight loss tips for women, you might see the same types of articles coming up again because of the synonym factor. So I did fat loss before, now I do weight loss, and you're going to see it's the exact same article here ranking first because of Google understanding that fat loss, weight loss are kind of synonyms and they're the same thing. So kind of come up with some unique different ideas, like we did weight loss tips for women, so then we might do weight loss tips for men. And so then you could go through and see what articles are showing up for that key phrase, and you would just do the same thing. So here we've got 63 ways for men to lose weight. So they went above and beyond, just like I was saying before. Instead of doing the 27 or the 37, you can go up even higher. In this case, they went up to 63 ways. Some websites get even more carried away, and they'll go up to like 100 ways. So it just depends on what the topic is, if you really need to go that high or not. But you can see here that somebody probably used the Skyscraper Technique at one point and saw another article that was doing, the top 20, and they decided, all right, let's do the top 63 ways. So that's all we've got for this video. Just wanted to highlight this technique of how you can make sure you're writing quality content for your blog. So instead of trying to come up with your own fresh content ideas all the time, use what's already working. Check Google, see what Google thinks is good content, and just recreate that good content, but make it better. And that's how you're going to know that you're actually spending your time putting out quality content and you're not wasting time writing articles that are never going to rank in Google. Google's not going to like them. You're just going to waste time and money. So I like to just go after, content that's already doing well in Google by using Google as a search tool to find that content, and I just rewrite it and make it better. So that's what I've done on my websites, and it's worked. I've got several articles where I've actually outranked the article that I rewrote. So it's pretty cool when you see that happens, that you go on and you find an article, you read it, you take the time to rewrite it, and eventually you're the website that now is ranking higher than them. And I'm sure they see and they notice the rankings change and they realize, oh crap, this website just beat me. And they go to my article and see that it's pretty much the same as theirs, except I added some extra things to mine, and I'm sure that can be disheartening to these other websites. But that's what it is. It's a competition out there. So, do your best to compete against these other websites. But go ahead and find which websites are already ranking and copy their content. Rewrite it fresh and new so that you're not getting plagiarism flagged by Google. And you can even use plagiarism checkers like Copyscape when you're done writing your article to see if you made it different enough that it's not still showing up if you run it on a plagiarism checker. So check out Copyscape. That's a free tool you can use as well. All right, thanks for watching today's video. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, Nick Foy TV. And if you want to check out some of my resources, you can go to asknickfoy.com for online business and marketing. You can also check out Under 30 Wealth, which is turning more into like Ask Nick Foy with marketing content, but it's more geared towards real estate investors and real estate agents, teaching them how to build websites and use online tools to grow their business. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.